In this video, we will learn about the Gupta Empire. So this empire ruled in the northern as well as the southern India during the pinnacle of its reign. Some of the important rulers are Shri Gupt, Chandragupta I, Samudragupta, Chandragupta II, Kumargupta, Skandgupta. All these are some of the important rulers, and this is the territory which the Gupta Empire captured during the pinnacle of its reign. And some of the important towns were Taxila, Mathura, Ayodhya, Patliputra, Prayag. If we go from north to south, it was Taxila, Mathura, Ayodhya, Patliputra, Prayag, Pragiyoti, Sapura, Ujjain, Girinagar, Pistapura, and Kanchipuram. So these were the major cities of the Gupta Empire, and some of the notable kings were also there. So let's see. This is the Gupta Empire, and it is known as the golden period of India because a lot was done by the Gupta kings for India as well as Indian subcontinent, as well as contributing to the history of ancient India. So now let's look at some of the important kings of the Gupta Empire. So the Gupta dynasty, which ruled over a significant part of ancient India from around 320 to 550 CE, had several notable kings. Some of the most important and prominent ones include Chandragupta I. But before this, Sri Gupta was there. Sri Gupta was a feudatory in the Kushan Empire, and he revolted and carved out a small kingdom for himself. He carved out a small kingdom of himself in the Magadha territory. So he was the real founder, Sri Gupta. He revolted and carved out a kingdom for himself he was a feudatory in the Kushan Empire, and he carved out a kingdom for himself after revolt in the Magadha territory, small kingdom. After that, the major founder is Chandragupta I. So this is Chandragupta I. He founded the Gupta dynasty and established its rule in Magadha, modern day Bihar, around 320 CE. He married a Lichavi princess, which helped to strengthen his position. So Chandragupta I is known as the major founder of Gupta dynasty, and he married the Lichavi princess to expand his empire, as well as Lichavi princess of Vaishali to expand his empire. I'll show you how the empire of Chandragupta I looked like. So I will show you. So this is the empire of Chandragupta I. It covered Patliputra, Ayodhya, Kaushambi, and Vaishali. So this is the empire of Chandragupta I, and this is the map of Indian subcontinent. You can see, yes, it is marked in green color. And after this, Chandragupta I, this is the coin minted by Chandragupta I, and Chandragupta I can be seen on the right side, and Kumara Devi, his wife, can be seen on the left side. So these are the coins minted by Chandragupta. Then, and here also you can see conquest of Chandragupta. It is in dark blue color. So you can see dark blue color. All these territories were conquered by Chandragupta I. Now we will move on to the next king, Samudragupta. After Chandragupta I, Samudragupta, his son, ascended the throne. He is often regarded as one of the greatest rulers of Gupta dynasty. Samudragupta expanded the empire through military conquests and diplomacy. He is known for his military prowess and his patronage of arts and culture. So he was a major expander of the Gupta dynasty. The territories under him were vast, and during his reign, art, literature, education, science, as well as architecture flourished. So I will show you the territories conquered by Samudragupta. So you can see here the light purple color. These were the territories conquered by Samudragupta. So during the time of Samudragupta, the Gupta dynasty stretched from Kashmir in the north to Vindhya in the south, as well as Pakistan in the west to Bengal in the east. So these were, you can see the light purple color. These were the territories which were conquered by Samudragupta. And during his time, art, literature, education, architecture, science flourished. So some of the contemporaries of his time were Shushrut as well as Aryabhat. I'll show you both. I show both of them to you. So this is Aryabhat, the famous mathematician. This is the statue of Aryabhat, and he is the famous mathematician. So Some of the contributions of Aryabhatta are, some famous works of Aryabhatta are invention of zero, then sine table, all values from 3 degree to 90 degree, earth is spherical. He told that he found that the earth is spherical, calculation of eclipses, explaining relativity of time, calculating circumference of earth, time period of rotation of earth, algebra and trigonometry, many other great and remarkable works in maths and physics, especially astronomy. So these were the major contributions and famous works of Aryabhatta. The second contemporary during the Samudragupta's time was Shushrut. So this is the statue of Shushrut in Melbourne. He is known as the father of surgery. This is Shushrut, and he is known as the father of surgery. You can see here. So Shushrut was an ancient Indian physician. He is considered to be the father of surgery. His textbooks had 184 chapters, described 1120 illnesses, 700 medicinal plants, and 64 mineral preparations. So Shushrut is the pioneer of 300 different types of operation and described 125 surgical instruments including the endoscope. So this is Shushrut. He is the father of surgery and he performed his surgery using these tools. You can see the different yantras: Anguli yantra, Arsho yantra, Ashmarihan yantra, Basti yantra, Bhrigumukh yantra. All these yantras, Kamukh yantra, Kankamukh yantra, Mujti yantra, Nadi yantra, all these yantras were present in the time of he founded these yantras and he performed his surgeries using these yantras. So you can see different types of yantras he had. And now we'll move on to his books. So this is the Shushrut Samhita. It gave us knowledge. It described something about medicine as well as surgery and gave knowledge about medicine and surgery. So this is Shushrut Samhita, which is based on medicine and surgery, and this is Charak Samhita, which is based on Ayurveda. So you can see, you will not be able to understand the texts, but this is Charak Samhita and this is based on Ayurveda. So these were the two books that Shushrut made. First one was Shushrut Samhita. This is the Shushrut Samhita based on surgery and medicine, and this is the Charak Samhita based on Ayurveda. So now we'll move on to the next king of these two were the Aryabhatta and Shushrut were the contemporaries of Samudragupta. And now we'll move on to the next ruler of, and I have shown you the Samudragupta's territory also. So in the light purple color. Now we will move on to the next king of the Gupta Empire, that is Chandragupta II. But before Chandragupta, Ramgupta, who was the son of Samudragupta, ascended the throne, but he was an incompetent and weak ruler. So Rudra Sinha, the Shak ruler, defeated Ramgupta, and Ramgupta had to sign a treaty where he gave away much of his territories as well as his wife to Rudra Sinha. But Chandragupta II was his smaller brother and he did not like this treaty, so he disguised himself in the form of the queen of Ramgupta, and he went into the palace of Rudra Sinha and killed him. And he then married Rudra Devi, who escaped with Chandragupta. Rudra Devi was the wife of Ramgupta, and also punished his elder brother. Chandragupta also punished his elder brother Ramgupta by hanging him, and then he became the king. And Chandragupta also married Rudra Devi. So he was known as Vikramaditya. He is considered one of the most illustrious rulers of Gupta dynasty. He expanded the empire further, reaching its zenith in terms of territorial extent and cultural achievements. His court was adorned by scholars, poets, and artists, making it a golden age of Indian culture. So Chandragupta II is also one of the most important kings of Gupta dynasty. He was an illustrious ruler and he expanded the empire further. I will show you the expansion. So you can see the light blue color here in the Malwa as well as Gujarat. So he defeated Rudra Sinha, the Shak ruler, and he captured almost entire western India. The light blue color you can see here, Gujarat and Malwa. So he threw the Shaks out of the Indian subcontinent, and after that he was given the title of Vikramaditya. Chandragupta was given the title of Vikramaditya, and he also captured some of the major port cities of the western India. So the trade flourished during his reign, and some of the major and his court was adorned by scholars, poets, and artists, making it a golden age of Indian culture. So, some of the famous scholars, poets, and artists in Chandragupta's reign were, I will show you. These are the Navratnas of Emperor Vikramaditya or Chandragupta II. So, you can see here Vital Bhatta, Dhanvantari, अमर सिम्हा, शंकु, शपानका, घटकरपारा, Kalidas, Varamir, and Vararuchi. These were the Navratnas of Emperor Vikramaditya or Chandragupta II. After defeating the Shaks and throwing them out of the Indian subcontinent from the western India, he was known as Vikramaditya, and these were the Navratnas of the Emperor Vikramaditya, which adorned his court. Vetal Bhatta, you can see the names, all the names are given here, you can remember the names also. So now we will see further rulers. This is Chandragupta I on his horse, Chandragupta II on his horse on a coin. So you can see the coin minted by Chandragupta II, and he is riding his horse. Maybe he is going on a war. He is also known as the Napoleon of Bharat because he was undefeated. He is known as the Napoleon of Bharat because he was undefeated Samudragupta. This is about Samudragupta. He was known as Napoleon of Bharat because he was undefeated. He captured a large territory, and he was masterful military tactician and leader of Gupta dynasty from 335 to 375 AD. His reign was also responsible for fostering music, science, etc., and is often referred to as the Golden Age of Bharat. So this is about Samudragupta, but I have told you about all the three rulers: Chandragupta I, Samudragupta, Napoleon of Bharat, and Chandragupta II, and the Navratnas of the Chandragupta II's court. I have also told you about them. Then after that, Kumaragupta became the ruler, the son of Chandragupta II. Kumaragupta I continued the legacy of his father, although the empire began to decline during his reign due to invasions by foreign tribes and internal unrest. Sometimes the Huns attacked, as well as other kingdoms also attacked the Gupta Empire, but during Kumaragupta he continued the legacy of his father and his empire, and nothing much happened. There were many invasions, but they fought through these battles. Then after that, Skandagupta, the grandson of Chandragupta, he became the ruler, and he faced significant challenges from Huns invasion during his rule. He successfully repelled their attacks, but the empire began to weaken under the pressure of repeated invasions. Also, before this Kumaragupta, so one of the major contributions of Kumaragupta is that he founded the Nalanda University. So I will show you the Nalanda University. It is in Bihar. So this is the Nalanda University, and the ruins of the Nalanda University are still there in Bihar. This is a historical monument and one of the largest universities of its time in the ancient India. And people from many countries visited here for research as well as studying different subjects. And there were many students as well as hostels, and this building is still there, and the remains are still there. So this was established by Kumaragupta. Can see. Now we'll move on to the next ruler, that is Skandagupta. So Skandagupta, after Kumaragupta, Skandagupta became the ruler. He was the grandson of Chandragupta II. He faced challenges from the Huns invasion during his rule. He successfully repelled their attacks, but the empire began to weaken under the pressure of repeated invasions. So during Skandagupta, the Huns attacked the northwestern India and they destroyed the Taxila University. So I'll show you the Taxila University. These are the Huns which invaded India again and again. This was the tribe responsible for the defeat of the Roman Empire, and they also made the Persian Empire weak. So they were a very barbaric tribe. Huns were a very barbaric tribe from the Central Asia, and they almost finished the Roman Empire and also made the Persian Empire weak. They invaded India also, and they fought Skandgupt, but Skandgupt fought them bravely with good tactics and defeated them. After that, the Huns did not invade India for almost 50 years. During the invasion, they damaged when before during the invasion, they see this is how they from the northwestern India, the Huns attacked the Gupta Empire. You can see from northwestern India, the Huns attacked the Gupta Empire, and they also destroyed this Taxila University. These are the remains of the Taxila University, which was destroyed by Huns, and they attacked from this northwestern part. After this, these are the Huns, but they were defeated by Skandgupta. This is a barbaric tribe. So they were defeated by Skandgupta. Skandgupta fought bravely and defeated them. But after the reign of Skandgupta, so I've told you about all the rulers now. After the reign of Skandgupta, he was the grandson of Chandragupta. He faced significant challenges from the Huns and defeated the Huns also. But after the rule of Skandgupta, the kingdom Gupta Empire was divided into two by the sons of Skandgupta and Purugupta. Purugupta was the brother of Skandgupta. He wanted to become the king, but due to the ideal characteristics of the king in Skandgupta, Kumargupta told that Skandgupta will become the king. So Purugupta was angry, but after Skandgupta there were no notable rulers of the Gupta dynasty, and the sons of Skandgupta as well as Purugupta divided the Gupta empire into two parts. After that, the empire shrank. There were incompetent and weak rulers, and the repeated invasions by the Huns also weakened the empire, as well as the local governors declared themselves independent. So Gupta empire shrank to a small part in the Magadh territory. So this is all about the Gupta empire. This was known as the golden period of India, and this played a significant role in shaping the history and legacy of the India as well as the Indian subcontinent. So you have to remember all the important points that I have told you about the Gupta dynasty. Sri Gupta, the founder, then Chandragupta I, the main founder, how he expanded his empire by marrying the Lichavi princess, Samudragupta, the Napoleon of Bharat, and Chandragupta II, Vikramaditya, also known as Vikramaditya, Kumaragupta, and Skandgupta. I've told you about all the kings, and I've also given you told you about the contemporaries of Samudragupta, such as Aryabhat as well as Shushruta. And I have also told you about the contemporaries of Chandragupta II, the 9 Navratnas in his court, and I have also shown you the Nalanda University of Kumaragupta and how the Huns destroyed the Taxila University during the reign of Skandgupta, but Skandgupta defeated them. So this is all about the Gupta Empire. Hope you found this video informational. I'll see you in the next video.